Hey y'all, it's your girl Vitamin D,
Her plan.
and I'm here to just do a quick review so far on AIU. So I know you guys have seen the commercials, the random like advertisements everywhere, and you're probably like, what is this school about, whatever. Honestly, when I enrolled in this school, I did not enroll because I saw the advertisements anywhere or because I saw the commercials. It was after I started taking the courses, I started seeing these posters and just commercials almost every single day about AIU. AIU stands for American Intercontinental University. Now, I don't know how many people have reviews on this school, but I think it's necessary for people to do sort of, reviews on these online schools. How realistic am I about this online schooling? I've done online courses before at Penn Foster, and I got an administrative certificate, I guess you call it a career diploma or something, and honestly, probably I think in my head that I know that an online degree is not going to be as strong as a degree that you would get in, physically going to school. But then again, you never know, because these days technology is so high tech, and I mean everything is surrounded by computers. It's like, why can't you go to school online, So will this degree get me where I ultimately want to go? I may not know. I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. It's basically an experience, and whether good or bad, at least I can share with people and pre-warn them before they go ahead and do it. I also feel that to have all these schools out that you can't, alright, when I looked it up, basically I searched for top online schools, top online accredited schools, and AIU was basically in the top 10. Kaplan was number 1. Okay, when I looked for an online school, I wanted to sort of find a school that also had a physical school as well. I can, if I wanted to decide, okay, I don't want to do this online anymore, I want to physically get up and go to school, I can do so. I want to find that, and in AIU, they do have physical campuses, you understand? So then you got to look at it like, okay, well, their online school can't be that terrible if they have physical campuses. If anything goes wrong, or if you feel in your heart that you need to go in, you could just, speak to your counselor and they'll switch you into school, into a physical school. That would be better, for you. When you do online courses, you have to be extremely, dedicated and disciplined, because it's not like you have somebody standing in front of you telling you what you have to do, when you have to do it. It's not that. You have to teach. It's kind of like you're teaching yourself, and you have to have the time to sit down by yourself to go over these things and to rectify it so that you understand it. Some of the courses that I took thus far, let me start off by saying my major is healthcare administration, and I did speak to the counselor, and I was asking her, because the school for me is in Atlanta. I live in Georgia, so the school is in the city of Atlanta, but I just decided I wanted to go online because I have other things that I want to do as well. So I asked the counselor, I was like, in the case that I wanted to go into the school to take certain things, take certain courses, could I do so? And she said yes, and it's true, because I have a card, the school card, which gives you access to go in and out of the school. I am invited to all the activities that they have on campus. I am allowed to go on campus. I'm allowed to work on campus if I want. So, this is just my experience. Other people are going to probably say other things. I know I listened to a review on Hodge Twins, on their AIU experience, and they're basically telling you don't fall into it or whatever. I caught that late, but then again, everybody has their own experiences, because I saw this other guy's review, and, he loved it, and he found the job perfectly fine, and everything is by chance because, I mean, everybody, well, they're specifically saying, it's better for you to go into school, blah, blah, blah. And I believe, too, that the weighted degree for an online versus in-school degree is different. But at the same time, all these kids are leaving college with this wonderful degree and nobody can't find a job. So, I mean, something's got to give. What's the point of spending all that money to physically kill yourself to go back and forth to school? You get this big degree that you spent years in school for and you can't even do anything with it. I went to school for graphic design. I graduated at 21 and hello, I'm sitting here in graphic degree. People make great salaries. I'm a freelancer. I can't find a job because the people that they want for jobs, they gotta have all these levels of experience and a billion internships, and it's like, that's crazy because how do you expect me to get this experience when you're not giving it to me? And I'm broke already. How many internships do you possibly want me to have? So anyways, all I say is, online experience is something that you have to physically know you want to do, be disciplined, and it's an experience. I can't say, oh, it's the greatest thing in the world, and oh, you're gonna make it, because you can't even make it in a physical school, and that's just the reality of it. You can't even make it in. There's so many people that I know went to school for like six years. They're still in school now. You know what I'm saying? And they just graduated and they're chilling at home because they can't really find a job. They can't find a career. They had to go find a job. Okay, are just over broke. With this 4-year degree that's supposed to have you at least making 5 figures, it's crazy. So, I'm taking healthcare administration. So far, I started in March. So far, I took a business class, microeconomics, I took marketing, I took computer labs and introduction to computers. That's 5 classes thus far. And this Monday, which is tomorrow, I start my college math. And another thing that, this makes the school look different for me is because they have so many ways for you to interact with the teachers. Like, there's chat rooms every week, like the same way how you would go to school and you have a lecture hour or whatever. They have a lecture hour once a week where your teacher and the students can come in and he'll have like, I can't say it's a board, so it's like a presentation. He's explaining the presentation piece by piece. He tells you what to do. He tells you how, explains, just like being in a real classroom, and you can correspond with the teacher, you can correspond with the students. They have discussion boards for you to answer certain questions, sort of like when you go into school and you're doing an assignment on the board, like the to-do, whatever, something like that. And then you get homework that's due every Sunday, which is always a paper, or depending on what the class is, they'll tell you what it is. So with this upcoming class on Monday, I received last week, Wednesday, I believe, some headphones that I wasn't expecting, and the headphones are for me to plug into the computer because now they have enrolled me into a tutoring session where I will be able to speak with a tutor live back and forth, being that I'm so terrible at math. So I have my own personal tutor, and I thought that was pretty cool because I can't even get that in school, and I hate going to study groups because everybody was never on the same page. But so far my GPA is a 3.36, which is pretty good. I'm going for my bachelor's degree, so I won't be done until 2014, makes sense. And I'm just hoping that this degree will get me somewhere. If not the highest level where I'm supposed to be able to go to, somewhere where I feel that I'm okay, because in this economy, a lot of things are just very difficult to get into, and everybody's telling me a business administration degree can get you into anything, anywhere, and I mean, I've been hearing that from everybody, but then in the back of your head, it's kind of like, well, is this same healthcare administration bachelor's degree as strong as the same healthcare administration bachelor's degree within a physical school? All I can say is we'll see, because I'm currently also taking CNA and PCT C classes, so the two will combine, so hopefully I'll get somewhere. I'll update you in a couple of months and tell you how it is then when I get more classes under my belt. Bye. Follow me at vitamin D.